conscience. Each and every one of us has a conscience. And that conscience tells us that no matter what that man thinks, it's wrong. If I purpose in my heart that I'm going to go and lie with a 17-year-old girl, or even let's say a 32-year-old woman, and sleep with somebody outside of marriage, if I was to go and do that, now people do that all the time. But my conscience would bear witness that I was violating something that was holy and sanctified by God between me and my wife. I would know that that was something I cannot do. Now, if I harden my heart so much and I suppress the truth and righteousness, as Romans 1 says, if I give up the glory of God for a lie, then I can say, the law doesn't say that adultery is wrong, so I can do it. Because the law doesn't say that adultery is wrong, but would you say that adultery is wrong? How can it be?
I mean, how can it be?
What would make it, let me ask you this then. What would make adultery right?
Well, it's not right for me. If you wanted to go commit adultery, that is your decision, not mine.
I don't mind. Okay, I understand. I'm fully willing to move, but where can I do that? Where can I go where it's so important? Okay, no problem. So I mean, I'm not trying to cause trouble. Yeah, that's why Okay, all right, I want to That's what I'm trying to look for. Yeah, like price unletting dive.
As far as
Sir? We actually have a process that you can go through. You have to go over and see Mr. Mendoza.
Okay.
And he can tell you when and where you're allowed to do it.
Okay. Is this it's not between 12 and 1? I see it's 1:05 now. I didn't realize that. But I read on the website when it was.
But you have to get permission first.
You have to get permission
Yes.
first to exercise free speech?
There's a time and place to do it.
That's at 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, you have to let.
Time and place. I'm asking you where the place is.
You have to let the campus know first.
Why is that? Just out of curiosity.
Well, because we have classrooms, and like right now, you're disturbing the library, and yeah, that's the reason why.
Okay, so.
And we have to be aware of that.
Okay, I am. So that's why I asked you. I understand what the time is, and I'm asking you where's the place.
You have to set it up with Mr. Mendoza.
Have to set up the place?
Yes.
To talk to Mr. Mendoza?
Yes.
Have to talk to Mr.
Yes,
Mendoza?
you have to talk to Mr. Mendoza, and he can arrange
You
it with you.
can find out where the place is for Mr. Mendoza?
No, I can't.
Why not?
You have to talk to Mr. Mendoza.
Well, I'm not. I'm just trying to understand. I'm really trying to. I'm not trying
I
to give you a hard time, and I know because I don't want to, say anything funny, but I know what the laws are on college campuses, and I know that some schools put unlawful. They violate the Constitution. That they put some unlawful standards on that you have to, show them the material that you're presenting and things like that. But if you do that, that's suppressing freedom of speech because they look at it and if he objects to the material,
correct,
then
but
he can
right
say
now
no.
you're disturbing the peace.
How?
The library is right there.
So even as I'm speaking right now, I'm disturbing the peace?
No.
Okay.
Well, when you were speaking loudly,
Okay.
we got a call that you were disturbing the students.
Okay, I understand. That's why I'm asking, where can I go?
You have to talk to Mr. Mendoza
Okay,
about
beautiful.
that.
Fantastic.
I'm not.
Where's Mr. Mendoza's office?
Hold on. College 159. Could you tell me where Mr. Mendoza's office is?
should go talk to those guys.
Huh? Oh, I am. I'm done. I told you. It's recorded.
Right across from the cafeteria, but right next to the bookstore.
Next to the bookstore, next to the cafeteria.
Okay, Mr. Mendoza's office is, if you go right around that building right there, it's right across from the cafeteria.
Okay.
And it's right next to the bookstore.
Okay.
When he can tell you when and where you can.
Okay, and where I can do that. Okay, and then my next question is that if I relocated from the library, so I wouldn't be causing a disturbance, and I relocated somewhere else and continued to preach, what would be the ramification?
We would come back out here.
Why?
Because we would probably get another phone call.
What law would I be breaking? If I don't get a phone call, if I
It's
lower my
campus
voice.
regulations that you need to talk to Mr. Mendoza.
But I understand campus regulations. I mean, but what law would I be violating?
Honestly, sir, I'm a cadet. I'm not an actual police officer, so I could bring the chief over here if you would like.
I will. I don't mean any disrespect, okay? But I want to know if you're. I want to make sure that I don't want to violate any laws, but I don't want anybody to violate my rights too.
I understand that.
Okay,
I understand
thank
that.
you.
Right now, you were disturbing the peace.
Okay, I know. And I understand. If I stand up and preach right here,
Yeah.
I would be in violation of the
But
law.
we have buildings
Clearly.
all over the campus.
I understand,
so
but I understand that there's a theater right here, or an amphitheater that's designed for things like that.
Correct.
So I'm wondering if I relocated over to an amphitheater.
There's probably classes in there right now.
Okay. Well, what if I continue to preach and I just continue to preach like this and I talk to the lady in the brown shirt? I
If the
talk to
lady's
guy
willing
in
to talk to you quietly, to where
'cause
it's not disturbing anybody
it
else,
would
then
be
that's
okay.
fine.
Okay. That would be great.
But
And then-
if I
Could you-
would go talk to Mr.
I
Mendoza.
am, because I want to come back. I don't want
Yeah.
to. I plan on
Because
whatever.
if we get called out again, I guarantee it's not going to be
Yeah,
me
no, I
coming
understand.
over
I
here.
understand.
Okay.
I've stood down. I've got my water. I put my
Yeah.
Bible in my pocket.
Okay.
I clearly understand that. I
Okay.
clearly understand that. I'm respecting your authority, and
Okay.
I don't want to cause any trouble. That's for sure. All I want to do is preach the gospel. Let
Okay.
me ask you, what do you think about what happens after we die?
Sir, honestly, I can't speak
You
with you
can't
about
speak
that.
that.
Right
Why?
Now.
You're not state. You're just a cadet. You said that's
I
not.
know.
Oh, okay. Well then, here, I want to give you something, and you can read it, and then you can think about it on your own.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So you're gonna go talk to Mr.
I am going to
Mendoza?
continue. I got some people here that I want. I won't preach anymore.
Okay.
I'll stand down. I'll just converse one-on-one like these
Okay.
people are doing, and
Okay.
pass. It's all right if I pass out literature. Yeah.
If they're willing to accept it.
Okay. Excellent. Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here, let me give you something so you can go back and let them know who I am. So you can say, this is the gentleman.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Okay.
me.
And
And
just
they-
make sure you go talk to him because he'll let you know the time and place where you
Mr.
can-
Mendoza, all right,
Yeah,
I'll fly
Mr.
to.
Mendoza.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hey, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.